Hi friends, Jane here. I keep telling myself I'm going to stop buying books, and I keep not stopping buying the books. So if you want to see what books I got, stay tuned.
Pictures and patterns put into words that stream across the page, capturing life as soft spoken.
Alright friends, so I remember ordering a ton of books, but I don't know what books are in each individual package. So let's open my recent purchases together. So for book number 1, let's see what is inside. A weird packaging, like a ton of, it's really hard to open. I don't love that. On the bright side, that book ain't going nowhere. It is a safe book. Okay. So the first book is The League of Frightened Men. This is a used copy, and I got it because I honestly could not find it at the library in either paper or audio. I read the first book of the series on audio. It's the Nero Wolfe mystery series, and I could not find it as an audiobook. Like, I read the first one, and then when I tried to find it like in the library collection, they only had it. This story is part of a collection of other books, and I wasn't feeling that. So I was like, okay, that's fine. We'll just buy a copy. And so I did. But I'm super excited. I read the first book in the series and it was really good. I was turned onto this series by my friend Princess, One Inch Princess. She streams cozy, family-friendly stuff on Twitch, so definitely check her out. And anyway, she's the one that recommended these to me, and I have been really enjoying them. The first one that I read was really good. Excited to read the next one. All right, this next book, I do know what it is because I'm pretty sure it is 3 books. So, my friend Princess, who we just mentioned, the streamer, she's my friend in real life. She had gone to a bookstore and she said, Jane, these books, they're exactly what you keep telling me you're looking for, and so similar to what you write. And I thought, I looked at the title and the description of one of the books, and I was like, yes, I must own these books. So I do know what these are, and I'm super excited about them. They are Historical Paranormal. It is a series. So you've got Duke at the Door, you've got A Most Unusual Duke, and A Wolf in Duke's Clothing. I believe this one is a bear. This one is a werewolf, maybe, or a wolf shifter, and I'm not sure what kind of critter this is. But I'm excited to read it because I love historical romance. And I write historical paranormal, and that's just something you don't see very often. So I'm so excited to finally see something that is similar to what I write, and I think I'm really, really going to love these. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. So let's get started on the next one then. And again, this is one that I'm not sure what it is. Like I said, I ordered way too many books. Clearly, way too many. All right. So, okay, I'm super excited. This is another used book I got from Amazon. And again, one that I wanted but couldn't find on Libby or in my library. And this is the first of the Battlestar Galactica series. So, I watched all the newer Battlestar Galactica shows. And funny story, we were watching it, my boyfriend and I, and he's a big fan. This is like his 3rd watch through, and he had me watch him. I liked him, didn't love him. There were things that could have been better for me. Also, I will throw out science fiction's not my usual genre, but we're watching, and I noticed that some of the wording sounded like it was written by someone from the culture that I grew up in. So I grew up Mormon, Latter-day Saint, I think they don't like being called Mormons anymore. And some of the wording in the show and choices and names and things, I was like, that sounds very Mormon. Did a Mormon write this? And he's like, nah, because it's the newer show, so there's some content. But I went and I did some research and found out that it was a Mormon who wrote the original. And some people had called it Mormons in Space. And I'm like, I have to know what that is. And so I don't know if I'll love this because it is sci-fi, and sci-fi is usually not my genre, but I'm curious from a cultural standpoint, like what this looks like and whether or not I'm going to jive with it just out of curiosity from my personal history. So I'm really excited to give this a try. All right, so the next book, let's continue on here. I think I know what this one is, so let us find out if I'm right. Yes. Okay, so this is a story. One of my viewers on TikTok reached out to me, and they're an author, and they said, I think you'd really like my book. It has a lot of the things, like the paranormal things that it seems like you enjoy. I think there's werewolves or shifters in this. I read the description. I'm like, okay, it might be for me. Some of the elements seem a little bit too actiony and adventure-y, but not sure. I'm willing to at least put it on my wish list. So I have this huge, long wish list on Amazon of books that are things that I'm interested in, but not necessarily want to read today. However, I got to this books page and it was on sale. I don't know if it was during Prime Day or what happened, but it was like 50% off. And I'm like, man, for like $5, I can't say no. And I think it was Prime shipping. So it was like really cheap that I got this book and I was so excited. I was like, all right, well, I can't say no to a deal like that. So I picked this up. It definitely sounds like it could be something I could enjoy, or it could be a little too action adventure-y for my preferences. We'll see, but I'm still excited to give it a try. Give it a try from one of my viewers, and also just, books are wonderful. I love buying books. I need to not love it as much, but I do. All right, so this last package barely counts, but it is books that I know what they are, and they're not typical books that you get for pleasure reading, but I was still excited and wanted to show you all because this is my new passionate, exciting pastime. So I got the Player's Handbook for D&D and the Dungeon Master's Guide. Now, I recently started playing D&D with several fellow writers. I am playing with JL Ender, and I am playing with my friend who is a Twitch streamer, Princess, and we are having such a good time. There's a few others of us, but we have started playing D&D together, and it is absolutely amazing, and I love it. And I was kind of not sure I wanted to play. I wasn't sure this would be for me because when I was in my early 20s, somebody had invited me to a game, but I didn't really understand it, and so it didn't end up being a very good game. I need a little more hand-holding, and I didn't know. So far, I am loving it. We've played 6 sessions, maybe. It might not be quite 6, but I am a tabaxi, which is a type of cat-like person, and I'm a rogue class with an entertainer background. So those who play probably know what that means. It's amazing. So I did get this so I could better understand the game, but then I also got this because I'm having so much fun playing it that I want to teach my kids how to play. And I figure I will have to do the DMing if I'm going to teach my kids. So super excited all around to have these. And even though I'm not sure they count for this haul as books, they're bookish enough that I thought I could share. So that has been the books that I just got and I'm super excited about. Have you read any of them? Do you play D&D? If you play D&D, like what class do you like? What race? All the stuff. Tell me about your characters below. If you have read any of the books that I have shown here, let me know your thoughts on them. And until next time, this has been Jane. Bye!